This podcast features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
Previously on Acquisitions Incorporated. As our party prepared to return home using Vi's Cosmo Hopper, the archer formerly known as Morgaine revealed herself to be a House Dimir clone. Summoning a giant serpent to attack, our heroes were forced to roll for initiative.
Jim, you get to go first.
I would like to polymorph it. I point at it. I'm trying to think of something else for it to become. It's just a smaller version of a snake.
What's a normal-sized snake? Because a python is huge.
It's like 5 feet long, 6 feet long probably. It's too... In the heat of the moment, smaller snake.
The clone then body horrors into a flesh public transit system, birthing Evelyn Marthain, or perhaps a clever facsimile.
Well, Evylyn always has a very sunny countenance, but what's strange is that it's like the most plastered on, perfect plastic smile you've ever seen.
Is she really here portaled in and under control, or is this a terrible, slurry, homunculus hot dog creation?
She looks down slowly with a smile at where you stabbed her and goes, "Ouchies!"
Using a sapphire Omin has been carrying this entire time, the living portal Morgaine prepares to bring Lazav, leader of House Dimir, through to take the Cosmo Hopper and dominate countless realms. Bobby wrestles the sapphire from Morgaine, and quick-thinking Viari places it into his mouth for safety. They use the Cosmo Hopper to escape, but unfortunately, the sapphire has one last trick to play.
There's heat in your mouth because you have the gem and it explodes. And the space all around you starts to stretch, and you see tentacles break in because you are now passing through the far realm.
This is the worst realm. I'm going to start praying the same way that you might start randomly calling numbers. I'm going to give Timora an opportunity, right into Lathander.
Nice.
I'm just going to keep going, and then I get to weird ones.
Omin's prayers are answered by Asmodeus, supreme master of the Nine Hells.
This is what I propose. I would like 45% of your soul. You will still have the controlling share. Having a 45% stake in this enterprise will allow me to occasionally call upon you for services.
25%.
Of course you would negotiate.
35, and a permanent foothold on the plane of Avernus. So where to? Just drop us off back at Waterdeep, or?
Oh, you said Avernus.
Asmodeus sends the party to Avernus. Here, on the shores of hell, the party sees a great machine rumbling on the horizon. On board is the real Evylyn, the very definition of a captive audience. And after a few new twists on some of Jim Darkmagic's old tricks.
And the real Jim Darkmagic says, "You didn't think I spent all this time in hell and didn't bother becoming a lich, did you?"
Now, direct your attention to the stage before you. Position your rabbit ears for maximum sound capture. And don't bother looking for dairy snacks, for there is no cheese in hell. This is Acquisitions Incorporated.
Welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated. I am your dungeon master tonight, Jeremy Crawford, and we are gathered here for a night not only of Dungeons and Dragons, but I think there might just be a fair amount of blood. Yes. Joining us for this bloodfest in hell is Jerry Holkins as Omin Dran. Also, we have Patrick Rothfuss as Viari. And over here to my left, we will be joined again by WWE superstar Xavier Woods as Bobby Zimeruski.
Blood and cheese!
Yes. Returning with us tonight is Anna Prosser as Evelyn Marthain. The real Evylyn, I might add.
Please.
And finally, we have tonight Mike Krahulik as the fake Jim Darkmagic.
Why? Why?
That's hurtful. Right there, I was role-playing the real Jim Darkmagic.
What can't he do?
Yeah. I, of course, know that you're playing the original Jim Darkmagic.
Thank you.
The OG.
The OG. The OJ.
All right.
I gotta get him out of the way at the beginning.
We have, right downstage, there at the front of the table, the Cosmo Hopper.
Oh, yeah.
Your means of transport to Avernus, the first layer of hell. You spent days upon days in Ravnica getting this thing repaired, powered up, only to have Viari blow it up in the far realm and have you crash here, skidding across dunes of fingernails in hell. But your Cosmo Hopper at this point is simply out of power.
Okay. It's in one big piece.
It is in one big piece right beside the river Styx, but there is a much larger machine looming over your transport device, and that is the giant infernal war machine of the real Jim Darkmagic.
Still bad. Oh my God.
Better than last time?
Yeah.
Flown all the way here from another layer of hell, Seattle.
I feel like the front of this, I mean, it might be a spoiler, but I feel like the front of this comes off.
It's got to.
I mean, are you guys seeing this like seam?
Are those magnets?
I'm sorry.
I'm still a little hung up on being blamed for us crashing.
Do we know if this just takes unleaded or?
When you powered it up before, it required the primal magic that was wielded by Bobby's buddy Elm, the very rare male dryad. Let's see if you can find one here in hell.
Yeah, the lush expanses of hell will find a dryad.
This war machine, the upper part has a part of the carapace of a Tarrasque. The front, this full array of spikes and blades that go right up to the magnificent, let's see if I can say the word, the stage of the real Jim Darkmagic, and it is on that stage, seated in a ring of chairs out near the blades where you were positioned.
Are these the cheapest seats, one assumes?
Yes.
All right.
When we left off, Viari leapt up onto the chandelier that the real Jim summoned and brought it crashing down upon him. The green flame that blazed upon that chandelier is now flickering across the wooden stage, and with it blazing down around his feet is the real Jim now revealed in his full lich glory. And he looks at all of you with his wand out, and Mad Maggie, the night hag, sitting next to you, Evylyn, going, "Oh, we are royally fucked."
And we're both restrained, right? We're held to our seats?
Only Mad Maggie is.
Only Maggie,
The
okay.
rest of you are free. Jim looks around at all of you with his wand, and he says, "This could get really messy with a few disintegrations, or worse. Or you all, Fake Jim, Evylyn, whoever you are, and Viari.
Bunny ears.
What happened to you?"
I've got no idea. Am I still like crazy in the melon from this interdimensional psychic molestation that I've gone through? Because am I still naked with bunny ears and
Yes.
a bunny tail? Okay. Just wanted to establish this. Yeah.
For those of you just joining us,
A few points of order.
Viari is not in his usual costume. He is wearing a mankini
Oh, God.
and nothing else.
I forgot.
He has a rabbit tail, and he has freshly sprouted bunny ears that are a result of him imbibing a liquid that came from the far realm, mixed in with some of the magic leaf from your buddy
Oh,
Elm.
that's right. Okay.
And you had a chance of turning either into a far realm horror or into something that was the product of your little trip, thanks to that leaf. You happened to be hallucinating bunny people at the time, and so now you are a bunny person with also 2 green glowing eyes.
Yeah, I certainly made some choices last game, didn't I? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. What am I going to write down? I'm fine. No clothes. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So, Bunny Viari, and the rest of you, you want no disintegrations, no worse. I have an offer for you. Give me that motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
And I will set you all free.
Well, what do you want to do with him? Yeah. Do you want to play? Or, is he going to be part of your show?
I think Omin can join me here, maybe for a little while in hell.
I think I might be part of a very special episode of his show.
That sounds nice.
Stay and watch.
It's going to be a short run.
Well, everyone dreams of taking the stage.
Yeah, 15 minutes of fame. It's fun.
Yeah.
This is going to be 5 to 10 seconds of fame.
You know he's going to betray you, right?
Well, he already has.
Yeah. And he's just going to keep doing it.
That's my best guess.
Eventually, you just accept that that's just how he is.
Yeah.
The thing that I've always admired about Omin
Thank you, Viari.
is that he betrays us within very carefully predetermined parameters.
That's right.
Finding someone, I'm imagining the bunny ears and the green glowing eye. It's really nice to finally have someone in my life who only really screws me over in expected ways. It's really what I've been looking for a long time. Nothing out of left field.
It's stability.
The fact of the matter is, I think everybody at this show has been screwed by Omin, and you're the only one making it weird.
I just want to point out that I've never been screwed by Omin. And I just think that all of you are being really hard on him. I see no evidence of this betrayal behavior. And I don't know, Omin, why are your friends treating you this way?
It's a, you know how friends are.
Yeah, I think, Omin, you got to work on boundaries, you know? When
That's right.
Does it hurt your feelings? Maybe you should tell them.
Exactly. You know what, guys? Evelyn, we'll talk about this in detail at a different time.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good boundary to set. That's fine.
We're going to start with the boundaries right now.
Okay. I respect that.
I'm going to build a boundary around the question of whether or not I'm truly evil. and we're not going to be able to touch on that particular topic. Think of it like a moat that is on fire. That's the boundary I'm establishing around that particular question. And that's just, people need boundaries like you said before.
She contemplates this. She's never contemplated the question of should someone be able to set boundaries around whether or not they are evil and thus should be smited in the name of Lathander. And this is a complicated moral question for her.
She just gets very quiet.
Yeah, she's very deep in thought. Middle distance stare.
I'm just saying what you said before.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I would like all of us to leave without any disintegrations.
Absolutely.
And I would also like you to restart our skin regiment because you need moisturizer.
Gesturing to his glorious updo, he looks at you and says, "At least my hair is still better."
The reality is, you do look fantastic.
Even with that.
Yeah.
He consigned me to hell. That's why I'm making it weird.
But he did it to save me. And I feel like that's the important thing here. The thing that you might be losing sight of. You're being very selfish, which is something I know that we have a problem with.
So intense. This is gonna be a problem, and it seems like it's gonna continue to be a problem. One of you is gonna have to be James. No, you already. This is gonna be even worse. No. If you get in on this, somebody's gonna have to be Jimmy. It's like you put your paw down. So. This is what I'm. This is. Let's just spitball here. We're about to. Obviously, this is privileged information. Not everybody knows about it. I've been making some moves. We are about. Get your hands ready to really go crazy. Thank you. We've got a branch opening in Avernus soon. And I'm gonna need somebody to run it.
Are you finally promoting me?
No, I'm gonna.
Omin, I feel like I'm honored.
No,
We've
I'm
had
sorry.
this conversation so many times.
Hang on, I think there's some confusion. It's okay, we can work it out.
Oh wait, not him?
And not
Are you promoting
No.
Viari over me?
Congrats. You might wish. You might hope that that's what was. No. Mr. Darkmagic.
That's the real Mr. Darkmagic.
I'm in trouble. This Hell branch is going to need someone of talent, someone familiar with the location, obviously, and I'm prepared to offer you a substantial stake in the new part of the operation. It's what you've always wanted.
Do I get any of it?
You get a lot of it, kind of. A lot of it's going to go this way.
Yeah.
It's going to be going to someone who looks like you a little.
Okay.
let me get this straight.
God, this had to happen eventually, didn't it? All those times we had fun.
You are offering to me the opportunity
of a lifetime
to run some pissant franchise of your ramshackle organization.
Disrespect.
Here in hell, where I am a warlord?
Yes.
How much do I get?
Whatever you're thinking, more than that.
Thank you. That soft paw does bring me comfort, Viari.
Omin, you can't really be thinking of letting someone evil run a part of your company, can you?
Yeah, Omin.
I mean, as a disciple of Tymora and a pious person like yourself, I wouldn't think that you would want your company sullied by
He's
someone
super
like that.
pious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I noticed. He prays all the time.
Yeah.
Talks about Lathander all
Oh,
the
I see
time.
him praying a
We
lot.
have so much in common that way.
This is, excuse me, Evylyn, it's not, this is the thing, it's not up to me 100%. You have to understand the laws in Avernus are such that, you know, in order to take certain positions in a hell company, you have to be evil. It's just a certain percentage of them have to go to evil people.
Is this an affirmative action thing?
It's not up to me. And so as a result, I am prepared. This has never happened in the history. Shut your fucking mouth, Viari. This has never happened in the history of the company. I'm willing to enter into a partnership.
What?
50-50. I've never done it, not once. But I'm going to do it this time. And hopefully you're also going to do it. Because that's what's required. I'm looking at my skills here real quick.
Only half?
Oh.
I want it to be a true partnership. I don't feel like it would work otherwise.
No. Let me. I want us to really think this through. Working
too.
together.
We get the job done.
Making insane profits here in hell.
Evil wealth.
Me working with you, the shit stain who punched me in the face before sending me into the gullet of hell.
I needed to make sure you were ready for the types of betrayals that would become commonplace in this place. And look at what you've accomplished.
I've just returned from the snack bar.
You gotta
like,
pass it out.
I'm trying to apply just a little powder to Jim. You've got so much shine
on this skull.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just the lighting in here is not great, and I want us to look good.
For your big day.
For our big day. We're getting promoted.
Oh, I see. It was tough love to inspire him to grow.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Do you know how long I've been here?
No.
Do you know how long it took to get this machine?
I don't think that took 2 days.
To form my own army of devils? To have a whole fleet of hell riders down in the belly of this beast?
How many hell riders are we talking about?
When you walked in through the back, there were at least 20 of those hell rider motorcycles.
It's a couple months at least.
Yeah.
10 years.
That's higher. I lowballed it, yeah.
That's north of what I thought, for sure.
Time passes differently in different parts of the multiverse, my friend. I said that with air quotes. So I'm going to propose to the rest of you again. You leave me him. He and I can keep negotiating about the fast food restaurants or whatever it is he wants us to run here in hell.
That's a great idea.
And
don't table that.
Actually, you should check out our the mess.
You know I will, actually.
Yeah.
I go back and check out the mess.
He steps in front of you.
Okay.
I would like to take a look at Omin, and I want to know if you think you have this under control or not, or if this is going to be a fight.
How do we adjudicate that?
Omin?
Yeah. How can I help?
You remember something about yourself.
I do.
You, because of being saturated for a time by energy from the far realm,
the purple juice,
you have telepathic abilities, meaning you can communicate telepathically with your teammates.
Oh.
That's convenient.
Yeah.
Those mind minutes. Okay.
This should be easy for you, Bunny Viari. He's screwed around with you for years.
I want to see this GIF.
Omin, you've been doing some good work here. I'd like you to make a charisma persuasion check.
Well, good.
But with disadvantage owing to the punching in the face and sending him to hell.
I like that. I like what I'm hearing. And I have such a history of high numbers on dice. Here's the first roll. For your purpose, because I know that you are of the people, my persuasion's +5. So you can do it.
Ooh.
It is the number of the beast. Does that help? We're in hell. I go roll the other one, I guess, and see if it's lower. That's a natural 20. It's actually a natural 20 on this dice. Believe it or not. This is not like the other ones. Yeah, it's a natural 20, but it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Because of the 6. I'm gonna have to wait for the devil to come fix this, I guess.
Wait, sidebar.
Yeah.
Can I go talk to him? Away from you?
I would love that.
Cool. Can we talk? I like to think they're pulsing intermittently.
One after the other?
Yeah, like this, at different frequencies, and occasionally they sync up for a minute, and then they go out
Like
again.
one of those Christmas trees? Like,
yeah, like that.
Weird rave.
It's like when your blinker is going and then the car in front of you, like that blinker, and it's like, I don't know, that's what I see.
Yes.
Come with me. Frank, you stay with them. You'll recall that before, you were initially greeted on the upper deck of the War Machine by the ugliest fawn-like creature you've ever seen. Sort of a satyr with a really big beer belly, warts all over its face, and it comes out and says, "Which of you's gonna entertain us while the boss is talking to the rabbit?"
I know a few tricks. I think I could probably whip something up. And I just jump onto the stage.
Oh my God, do his show but better.
Yeah.
Can Evylyn jump up and offer to be his assistant?
Absolutely. I'm going to need someone from the audience. Evylyn!
Oh my gosh, I've wanted this forever.
And we've never met before, isn't that correct?
Oh,
Say hi.
Dude, you're tearing her apart.
We have that before. She runs off the stage. Sits sadly.
I'm still happily seated in the front row now. More popcorn.
Yeah, so I start little tricks. Bird here, an actual one with meat and burnt feathers. Yeah.
Up market.
Uh-huh.
All right, while you dive into your show, the real Jim Darkmagic takes you, Viari, behind the red curtain there so that the two of you can talk away from everybody else. What's on your mind?
I think...
What is going on in your eyes?
You're not the only one who's been through some shit, man. So, two things. I think we both know you might have a little more going on than, like, home slice Jim, right?
Magically?
Kinda, maybe. Well, the entire package, you managed to, like, pull this off in 10 years, right?
Yes.
So.
He has a skeletal face.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm like, you could try two things. This ramshackle is this to a T, like the whole deal. You know it because you were on the inside. But you know, we always tend to win, right? This is a bad bet for you. First point, just mentioning it, right? Right? As we used to be friends, kind of.
I think, was that you?
But here's the other thing, right? If you win, anybody can kill Omin Dran. I mean, like a flight. I could push him down a flight of stairs. And don't think that I haven't thought of it. But do you want to beat Omin Dran? Because you do that with paper.
Ooh.
Take the 50% and run a game on him. And he will feel that in his liver forever. He'll die miserable knowing that you beat him on his home turf. But let me sell it to him.
Give me a charisma persuasion check.
+6.
Oh.
That's a 25.
Historically in this game, 19 has done well.
Yeah.
I like this side of you, Viari. I don't think I mean, beside the glowing green eyes and the bunny ears and the whatever this you're not wearing.
These no clothes.
This cunning. See, I had just planned on keeping Omin and then just using his soul to recharge my phylactery. But what you suggest, making him suffer, poisoning him for years, leeching away money, undermining his entire organization. That's pretty damn delicious. I'll let you go see what magic you can work on him. You have 10 minutes.
I need 2.
I'm just
on
so glad I was here
stage.
for this.
Yeah.
Please make a charisma performance check. Actually, because you're using your magic, let's say this is an intelligence performance check. So if you have proficiency in performance, you can use your proficiency bonus, but you get to add your intelligence modifier instead of your charisma modifier to determine the quality of your performance.
Wow. Okay, well, my performance is +6 and my int is +8.
Okay.
Seven plus both of those?
Yes.
+8 is
15.
+6 is
21.
21.
Woo.
You give a splendid performance.
Yes.
So good, in fact, that hunched over, terrible-looking fawn clip-clops around in the front row over by the blade, saying to everyone, "Don't you dare tell boss how good this show was. This is between just all us."
Can Evylyn start like a whisper campaign, like talking about how great this Darkmagic is? Just like between all the seats, like, wasn't he really? Didn't you think he was really good? I thought that one trick was, was better than Dead Bird.
But then you're like talking to Jim. He's like, yeah, I think he was better. And then he leans over.
I want to like ally all of the audience in positivity with the team.
All right.
While she's whispering, I'm literally freaking out because I haven't seen him do stuff like this before. I'm losing my mind at how amazing this show is. I'm like ripping up chairs and throwing them. Yes!
Where is he getting the scarf from?
Yeah. How do you get a bird and a rabbit in that hat?
The hat's only this big.
Powered by Bobby's excitement and Jim's amazing performance, Evylyn, you can give us a charisma persuasion check with advantage to see how you've swayed the audience.
I love persuasion, Jeremy. I have a +9.
Jesus. Jesus.
I mean, I can roll the advantage. Okay, we'll take the 19. Yeah, so that'd be 28.
All right, right as the real Jim and Viari emerge from behind the red curtain, one of the audience members, an imp seated really small in one of the chairs, immediately blurts out, "The other Jim is better than the real Jim!" The real Jim points his wand at the imp, a greenish ray fires out, and the imp is disintegrated.
I'm still freaking out at that, too.
Yes! That's another great trick.
Yes!
I don't know that spell, do I?
You do not.
Evylyn looks at Omin. She's like, I want to respect these boundaries, but he just killed someone in cold blood, and I would really like to visit Lathander's wrath upon him for that evil deed.
You might still have an opportunity.
That is an incredible spell. Where'd you learn that?
Hell.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Avernus is like the universe's storm drain. All sorts of garbage, but also knowledge and treasure ends up here. Especially in the blood war with devils and demons fighting, pulling in pieces of other worlds into this place. It's terrible. But when the devils and demons leave, other self, you can go through everything that was left behind, and the spell books. The spell books.
Ooh. You have those here?
You almost had a moment there.
I just feel like we should share with ourselves. I've probably learned a lot of stuff while you were in hell that you didn't even know. You probably didn't. Game of Thrones ended. I don't think it went like you expected. Maybe we could share. We could share knowledge.
Wisdom.
Does that mean there's a different open Lord of Waterdeep?
There is. It's not a Lannister anymore. Listen, we'll catch up. You show me your books. I'll talk about what's been on Hulu.
As long as you show me your books too.
Oh. Yeah.
I might even show you how to get your hair up.
I think we both have a lot to learn from each other.
Yeah. What? Are we going to the confessional closet? Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I can get him to bite on this. But you're going to have to look like you're taking a bit of a dive on this contract. And that's going to be hard. Because you have your pride.
You'd be surprised.
But here's the other piece, right? We can get out of this without violence. And you can offer this actually kind of in good faith and let him win. You can let him actually win. And what you get is an actual ally instead of a future enemy. And that's an asset, even if it costs you.
What did you sign in there, Viari?
You know I don't sign anything anymore without reading it. But here's the thing, that's not the expensive part, because you're not an idiot, and you know what value is. And value is safety, future value. What this is going to cost you is something with me.
Ooh.
Now I'm ready to offer something up too. I've got some interest here, right? I've invested a little bit. But have you had the taste of it right now? Like how this all sort of eventually settles out for you? The way you run things? Because it's this, if you survive this, it's this forever. All of these things eventually coming due on you forever. So, here's what I'm offering you. But also here's what I'm requiring so that I will make this deal happen. You know what your winning condition is, right? It's being better than you are right now. And this is the moment you can decide to start going down that road. And you can have the friend and have allies and maybe get the girl. That's a maybe. Or you can take that other path and you might find a lot of things down there, but it's not going to be the long-term win. So, I back your play. You're my boss. I'm in it. And maybe we just do it, we kill him. Maybe we make this deal. But if you want me to back this play with this contract, you want me to fight him, either way, right now, you and me, here, handshake deal. You have to agree to be better. Because I know you want to be.
Wow.
GD.
Yeah.
pretty rich coming from you, buddy. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, boss, do we kill him like a chicken, or do we do the contract?
The contract was already my idea, Viari. Just go tell him that it's happening.
Okay. I walk out. I turn around.
No,
walk out.
And I go out and I kick the edge of the bladed thing and pull my boot back and go, oh God! Oh! Yeah, this is deeply romantic.
Yeah.
While this is happening,
Yeah.
while Viari's bunny ears are being adjusted, Evylyn, your fellow audience member, Mad Maggie, her eyes still pried open, forcing her to watch every moment of his show. She says, "You better watch out, my pretty friend. This Jim, he makes deals and then he just kills them.
This Jim or
The real Jim.
this real?
The one who put me like this with my
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, okay. Got it. Yeah.
He made a deal with me and my gang, and then he betrayed us.
He did?
He
What was the deal?
He had some hurt in him that's poisoned him, which, coming from a night hag in hell, is saying a lot.
That's a real sad story, poor guy, being poisoned.
So our deal is I was gonna supply him with his Hell Riders. I brought them, built them, gave him all sorts of love and extra kick. And rather than paying for him, he just bound me here, stole all my Archangel Zariel collectibles.
Not those.
Oh my God. There is no deeper wound, Maggie. I would watch his terrible fucking show for another 1,000 years if I could just have my collectibles back.
Where do you think he kept them?
Somewhere in this beast.
I could locate them for you.
Oh, I'd be indebted to you.
Can I do an insight check to make sure that Evylyn really believes Mad Maggie is telling the truth about this deal gone bad?
Yes.
Okay.
This is wisdom insight.
Oh no, that's a bad roll. That would be a 12.
You don't get any sense from this shriveled night hag with her eyes pried wide open that she is deceiving you.
Okay. I look to Bobby.
Hello.
Still freaking out over this magic. Begging for more. What's up?
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm
Hey,
Evylyn.
nice to see you. I'm
Hi,
Bobby.
yeah. This is Maggie. Maggie, Bobby, Bobby, Maggie.
Whoa, okay.
Hello there.
Yeah, I'd ask how you're doing, but I can already tell.
I've had better days.
Yeah, looks like it.
It seems like they're all busy, but Maggie was saying how the real Jim Darkmagic broke
That one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Made a deal with her and broke it, and those Hell Riders are actually hers, and there's some Archangel Zariel collectibles that are hers here too. And I was just thinking, maybe since they're busy and you and I don't have much else to do,
Yeah.
maybe we should help her.
So, my question is gonna be, what kind of cheese are you paying with?
Is that a euphemism?
Euphemism sounds like a really exotic kind of cheese.
Yeah,
Semi-soft.
that man sounds delicious. Whatever type it is. So you got cheese here, right?
I'm still not following. You know this is hell, right?
Yes, and that's the problem. That's why it is hell, because I haven't seen cheese the whole time we've been here.
Oh, wait, you mean the food?
Yes! Yes! The food, the currency, you have cheese everywhere. But where's it in hell?
You are one amazing person. You are here by the river Styx, with the bloodborne just miles away, talking to me, Mad Maggie, and you want you some of that delicious cheese.
I feel like I've honestly been very straightforward.
I appreciate it.
Not hard to follow. Simple man.
I've been able to find much harder things than that. I'm sure somewhere on Avernus there's some cheese.
Well,
you get me out of here, I'll get you all the cheese I can find.
I'm in, let's go.
Let's do it. Evelyn takes the eye thingies off first. Just, ugh.
Is there like dust and crust?
Ew, crusty eye boogers.
So when you touch them, there is an immediate jolt from them, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. Dexterity.
Wow.
That would be a 19.
All right, you manage to flinch your hand away just in time as you see these sigils illuminate on it, and there is this little jolt of electricity that arcs out, but you pull back before it can connect with your flesh. Oh, watch out there, watch out! You're gonna get yourself all zapped, and then, ooh, watch out. What's so funny?
I thinking about a joke earlier. My friend told. It's hidden now, you know.
Jeremy, as lead rules designer, would electricity and lightning be the same things in terms of spells?
Is electricity not lightning is the way we would phrase it.
Yes.
Right. Is lightning not electricity, etc.?
Indeed.
Anyway, I heard that you like magic.
Love magic.
You saw that.
Yeah. Did you do that trick?
No, but I can watch this. I cast protection from energy on myself. And I think it looks a little like sparkly.
Ooh. Like some Twilight type shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look like a Cullen now.
The sad people in the audience actually clap. Ooh, another show!
I sit back down like I'm gonna see us.
And then she grabs the eye thingies again, and it, I guess, goes. And
yes.
She goes, I guess no one gets it. But she's just like,
honey, you're gonna get yourself scared.
And she takes them off.
Quick, cover my eyes, cover my eyes. Can't let the real Jim see that you took it off. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's been weeks.
Bobby. Oh, wait, no, don't touch it. Never mind. Don't help.
All right.
I undo her bonds.
Next, you get me out of this chair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave for a little while, but I'm gonna bring back help.
Don't you want your Archangel's aerial collectible?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
But if we're gonna go up against him, we're gonna need help.
Okay. Well, don't be gone long.
Oh, I won't. Now, back over here.
I was gonna make this deal work.
No, let's do it this way because I don't have to change.
You already shook. Okay. I sold him. You're gonna have to kind of do your work. You're gonna have to get in there. I mean, I'll help. I mean, nobody's been fucked by his contracts worse than me. I mean...
Is this a result of a contract?
No, this is part of my benefit package. So, you have a chance to do this. Stick it to him in the long run. Now, I'm not saying you would need to give me a piece on the back end, but it would be nice because you know what I make, right? This is what I make. Now, again, I'm not angling for it. It's not a part of this deal. I'm just saying, between you and me, I did kind of broker this. And it would be nice, I'm not going to pressure you. I'm just saying, maybe in the end, think fondly of me. That's all I want, right? Okay, or don't. That's fair also. I am in hell kind of beholden unto you and your death machine, but I did sell him on it is what I'm saying.
I'll remember.
Cool.
You're a good bunny, Viari.
I'm doing my best.
Now, before we go back and we seal this deal, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What is that device out in front of my war machine?
You know it's my ass if I tell you before the contracts are signed. It's obviously like a big magic thing, right?
Yeah.
And that means it's important and like powerful, right? And that means if I tell you it's my ass, right?
So you asked me to remember you.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to remember you here just based on brokering the deal. You give me the skinny on that device, I'll remember you at this level.
First, do we have an agreement? I made him agree and we shook. Will you shake with me? You make this deal happen? Nobody has to die today?
It is hell. I can't promise anyone's gonna get away from death.
Well, here's the thing. You promise you can take him to the cleaners, but you do it the way we talked, right?
Oh yeah, that
right?
I promise.
Okay.
He is gonna get it hard for a long time, and he's gonna hurt.
The eyes just light up. I'm like, contractually. I was shaking. I go, contractually. In the contracts, he's going to take it in the contractual hurt.
Yes.
Can we see
No, this is behind a
shaking?
curtain.
No, this is behind a curtain.
This is back behind the
curtain.
Oh, this is velvet rope shit.
Right.
And I'll just say, like, I'm no Omin Dran, but you don't want me as an enemy either.
Fucking, way to fumble at the two. Jesus. Sports.
Are you threatening me on my war machine?
No, but the Viari you knew was so different. It was so long ago.
You ain't kidding.
Right? So please just don't make me regret this. Everybody ends up unhappy.
Well, here in hell, everyone does end up unhappy.
Let's do our best.
Biggie swear?
Okay.
Our best.
Thank you. That wasn't nearly a fumble on the fucking two, right?
Yeah, way to pull back on those reins.
Pull it up.
Now tell me about that machine.
Tell me about that fucking machine.
It's a thing. It's like an in between the planes thing. That's obviously we're here in the here now. We were somewhere else. It's an in between planes traveling thing.
You don't say.
Well, no, I didn't say. Well, actually, I did. Yeah, I'll be honest about the fact that I told you.
He, with his lipless mouth, tries to whistle.
It's just the teeth just cracking together.
It just goes. You want me to whistle for somebody?
Yes. A spine devil comes out from behind the curtain. Yes, master. Gather up the crew. Haul in that device out in front of us. Put it in the belly of our beast. Yes, master. And the spine devil vanishes back behind the red curtain. Omin.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Cosmo Hopper thinking, well, at least I have this.
As you see it swarmed by tiny devils.
A bunch of devil motorcycles. Brum, brum, brum.
And in fact, right as you think of that, a cloud of black smoke rises up from the back of this titanic vehicle, and 10 of those Hell Riders come roaring out, and flying over them are the same devils that lifted you up into the machine, and they all converge on the Cosmo Hopper.
What?
And you can see that the devils down on the fingernail dunes are starting to haul out chains with hooks on them and attaching them to the Cosmo Hopper to drag it in to the machine.
Are we're all in the same place with Omin right now, right?
Yes.
I
So
walk
you
up behind.
all are up here.
Okay.
Yeah, looking out from the
down
blades. From back there, you might
on
not
what's
be able to see
going
it super
on.
well.
So we see them hooking this thing up.
Yes.
I walk up behind Omin. I say, so Cheese Daddy.
Yeah, I think we're getting towed, buddy.
Oh. So we're stuck now.
It rhymes with stuck.
Great. I should have stayed at home.
I think that's important to us getting out of here.
Oh yes, I couldn't have put it better myself.
So if they're putting that somewhere else, what are we gonna do to leave here?
It's a really good question.
Because we should leave soon.
I'm kind of thinking we should retain that.
Yeah.
I think he might be planning on using it to leave here without us.
No.
And then we'll have to do this.
It will be that.
I don't like it here.
I don't think anyone likes it here. I think that's how you walk out from behind the red carpet.
Now, as Viari comes out from behind the red curtain, Mad Maggie, sort of still trying to stay hidden behind you, she stretches and she's like, "What is that thing that they're trying to haul off?"
Oh, that's how we came here. It's an interdimensional. I didn't come here. That's how they. Did you see them when they appeared here? That I totally saw, as I remember.
Oh no! Remember, I was forced to look the other direction all that time.
Well, they just appeared in it, and I think it's our only way to get out of here. And I would like to get out of here, so I was hoping that they would not put it inside this machine.
Oh, I see what you mean. This job is getting more and more complex. All right, Mad Maggie, we'll be right back. And she sort of grips herself, closes her eyes, and there is a whoosh, as blackish smoke twirls around her, and she is gone.
Ooh!
Yes!
Yes! Dude, it has been 2 hours of nonstop thrills for Bobby.
So the major downside is I have yet to receive any cheese.
Exactly. Everything else is
magic is great. If I can get the blood, then I'm happy to.
Did anybody else catch that disappearance?
She was hiding behind 5-foot-tall Evylyn.
Yeah.
It was fine.
In fact, yes.
Uh-oh.
Let's go. Bro, that's what I'm here for.
He's wound up.
Waiting to fight for like half an hour.
The real Jim, stepping out from behind the red curtain, with his wand sort of leaning up against his shoulder, looks around, and he says, "Where did that hag Mad Maggie go?"
Who?
Just to the bathroom. She'll be right back.
Yeah.
She was in magical bonds. Where did she go?
Said she hadn't peed in weeks. Just bad to get a UTI like that.
No, it builds up.
Yeah, antibiotics can't even flush it out after that.
Go ahead and give me a charisma deception
Oh, I can't
check.
wait for this. I can't wait to see these stats.
Yeah, what's your charisma deception?
Oh boy.
Where are we at? Charisma's +1.
+1.
Here we go. Hot hand, baby. Let's go.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
I'm so charismatic. I said, matter of fact, she might get a urinary tract infection.
And the monocle pops out.
Cheers, everyone.
I'm afraid he got a 29 on his insight check.
Oh.
He points his wand at you, and there is a little bit of light that starts to crackle.
I start to get excited.
Tip.
I think no. I think his wand has a UTI, honestly.
Again, it's the build-up.
Roll initiative.
The number of the beast.
Bobby, what did you get?
Remember,
I got a 5.
Advantage.
I was gonna let it out. Get him with the back end. I rolled a 5, but I've got advantage because I'm a barbarian. I'm gonna rage and fight everyone.
Nice. Roll it. Re-roll it.
Come on.
Hey, that's hot though.
I think you get a +1 too.
Yeah, you get to add your dex.
16.
Yeah,
16. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Evylyn, what did you get?
14.
Jim.
19.
Omin.
I got the number of the beast, but I have a -1 initiative, so it's 5, which isn't as cool.
And Viari.
Do I have some sort of
Fuck
funny
you.
reflexes? I asked just purely for curiosity's sake. I gotta.
So are you actually taking a split second to really kind of get attuned to your bunniness, that green throbbing magic inside you?
My only hope was when I saw like the arm come up in the wand to be like, if I could have acted, I would have like said, "Hey," to like one last attempt to defuse would have been my thing.
Yeah.
To just say, and I would happily use my action just for that, even if I lose my first round of action, to say like, it doesn't have to go down like this.
So you discover that these bunny characteristics that you have, as well as this nature magic that's inside you, invested into you by Elm's Leaf, you feel a little like there's a little pep. And so you have advantage on your initiative.
Oh, okay.
Sort of bouncing from one wide foot to the other. That's the same number.
Oh my god. Oh boy.
Time.
Just like a real rabbit, where it's like
in the middle of the street.
Right.
What's your total?
9.
Okay. All right. Up first, Jim.
Oh, Jim. Thank God for you. You're gonna fix all this.
I gotta say I'm impressed. And seeing us in the full sort of prime of our power, like seeing us this powerful, it's intoxicating. Do you feel it too? This energy between us?
I start humming this theme from Dirty Dirty Dancing.
Maybe a little bit.
I take a step forward, closer to him.
Dude, you have to lift him up in the air and spin.
The time of my life.
I am inches from his skull. Do you feel it now?
And I swear.
Maybe a little bit.
I didn't know it was this kind of stream.
I press my lips against his teeth.
Dude, you're gonna launch 1,000 ships.
He has given the people what they want.
Viari has a single tear. It's like I was about to, and I am literally dumbfounded. I'm like, I had never in 1,000 years expected it.
Do I feel him settle into it?
The skull settles into this.
What, into the recess?
His teeth soften underneath the kiss.
Because you're kissing teeth.
Yeah.
Hey, now, to be fair, you kiss teeth regularly. It's not just teeth, but there's teeth.
Explain that, Pat.
Just all over.
I don't know how it works for you, dude. You know, like, you do you, but I don't kiss a lot of teeth.
Get these pesky lips out the way.
Oh, yeah, I don't need any of this. No.
I'm going to see that when I try to sleep tonight.
Given the fact that the real Jim shares the original Jim's vanity, he freezes for a second. That kind of what the hell is happening freeze.
Yeah.
And then gives himself to it.
Now, is that a bonus action?
Yeah.
Or is that like the whole, you know, you're the lead rules designer. You would know if a kiss was a bonus action.
So
Is
this...
this a bonus action?
I'm going to give this stepping forward and leaning into him.
A 10
I'm
out
gonna
of 10.
Give that to you as your free interaction with the environment.
Ooh.
wow. Okay.
You still have your action.
I just want to note that this was a canonical rules designer decision. So all y'all who are wondering about kissing in combat, now you know.
So
I never wanted this
kissing yourself
more in
in
Dungeons
combat.
and Dragons. Kissing in combat.
God, we're making history tonight, folks.
My hand goes to the small of his back. There's tongue. And when I
Osculomancy.
step back, the real Jim, you feel a tiny pebble in your mouth.
Oh, fuck.
The seed of Galdur's Tower.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god.
Dude, okay, so
And I'm holding his head. And as it begins to grow inside his skull, I say, I'm the real fucking Jim.
So you use the kiss. So kisses are not only free interactions with the environment, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Get that.
Now,
Thank you.
good night.
Yeah.
So not only is it a free interaction with the environment, everybody take this shit down. You use the kiss as a sneak attack.
I did.
This is the hardest core shit.
I did.
It's incredible.
This is the highest tier of Dungeons and Dragons.
This
Played at its highest level.
You may not like it, but this is peak performance.
Yeah.
His turn is next. And right as he was about to use the wand on you, the tower that is now growing in his mouth.
3 stories.
Yes. Right as it is about to split through his skull, he utters, "You really are the real Jim." And the tower explodes him all over the stage.
I put an arm around Jim Darkmagic's shoulder and I say, location, location.
Now, as this tower starts to swell on the stage, I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws to see if you can avoid being pressed into the blades that are around the edge of the stage.
My guess is no.
Probably not.
I think I'm going to eat a lot of blades. What's the target number we're looking for?
Oh, shit.
19.
19. Bobby,
Yes.
you jump out of the way.
Can I grab someone while I'm jumping?
Who'd you like to grab?
Evelyn, she was so kind
Aww.
So you have advantage on your save.
Okay, great. I rolled an 8 first. Hopefully, oh dear,
That's
that's
a lower
a 7.
Despite you trying to...
I was gonna ask Jeremy if having winged boots might also offer me advantage. So maybe I get a second advantage?
No. Alas, you can have advantage only once. But as your little wings are fluttering...
Wait, I have an idea. So, Pat told me before the game that for charity you authorize
Oh, shit!
these cards. I have one that's for that Pat Rothfuss bullshit. And I have one that is, you may call upon the sage's advice that says Jeremy Crawford on it.
It's for charity.
Yeah.
So
To give yourself or friend an advantage on one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So I'm just going to say, like, can I just, like, jump on Bobby's back for that Pat Rothfuss bullshit?
Absolutely.
Oh, wait, here, put it into that. Here. Yeah. There you go.
But,
right there.
But
Paid.
I want to indicate, this is just as a point of respect for our boy J. Craw. He didn't say a reroll. He said advantage, which keeps him safe from certain kinds of bull. I've got nothing but respect for this. So what was your high number, Jim?
I rolled a 1. Yeah, so that's a total of 3.
Now, Jim, because of your astounding performance,
Yeah.
you do have inspiration.
Oh.
I know I was inspired.
Definitely me.
5 takes it to a total of 7. I was right there next to him in the tower.
I will say I was right next to him too, and I got a 23.
Who?
So, I mean, I'm gonna be uncanny dodging all over the place. Ooh, can I trade in my uncanny dodge? And so he only takes half, and I'll take half, even though I normally would have made it.
Oh, am I within 10 feet of Jim?
Yes.
Then he gets +5 bonus
What?
because of my aura of protection. So as I'm on Bobby's back, I'm like, Jim, grab his hood.
That's 12 then total.
All right. That is going to reduce the amount of damage that you take, so you take only 8 slashing damage as you are pushed up against the edge of this platform.
Still alive.
So I pulled him up, but his foot still got stuck.
Nice teamwork. Omin.
So you're solid? Okay. I just gotta get through this myself, and then we're ready to go. Basically. Shouldn't be too hard. Just a quick roll. Quick roll here. Dexterity's -1, so keep that in mind. I deserve it, though. That's a 4.
You take 18 slashing damage
Oof,
as you are pushed hard into one of these blades. Your blood now staining it and dripping from the blade onto the floor. Blood, 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 blood. And one of the devils right nearby starts to lean down toward the floor to lick some of it up.
Yeah.
Ew.
Viari.
Hey, that's mine.
I got a 23.
Don't eat my blood.
Viari, you just dance out of the way and you are fine.
Do you have bunny feet too?
No. But he does have a bunny spring in his step.
And
He's got that rabbit vigor.
So
Now,
everyone's still down at the.
yes.
Okay.
But Bobby, as you remember that there are a whole bunch of devils down below, and as this tower rises up like a beacon on the top of the war machine, and pieces of the lich clatter down through all of those spikes, several of the flying devils notice and start winging their way toward you. What do you do?
So I'm flying through the air at the winged creature.
You're gonna jump right over the blades out onto this like dark pachinko machine.
It's like a little Plinko action.
Oh
but
no! This is the Price is Right for sure.
So I want to crash course with the flying creatures, with her on my back.
Woo!
How many creatures do I see?
All right, are you holding him up with your flight?
I technically can't carry someone, but
So you're gonna have to jump this on your own, my friend.
I can ease his landing.
All right. Go ahead and give me a strength athletics check to see if you can clear the spikes successfully.
Oh, I have to do that first. I thought I'd already cleared them with the initial because I rolled so well.
Got this.
Okay.
But you're, yep, thank you.
Yeah? Oh, God, please. Zeus, give me your power. A little bit better! That's a 10. What did we check it with? What was that?
I was clapping and shit.
Acrobatics is +5 for you.
+5, so that's...
Oh, this is strength athletics.
Strength athletics?
Yep.
The math is?
19.
19.
You clear it.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
So Bobby, you go sailing out through the air right toward one of the spine devils winging toward you.
So is there only one in front of me, or do I see...
They're flying at you sort of in a V formation.
Fantastic.
And so you are going right toward the vanguard.
So what I'm going to do...
Oh, they're so sharp, Bobby.
What are these creatures? They have wings, they have beaks, claws.
They're called spiny devils.
Yeah.
Yes, they have wings, they have spines, they have sort of a beak-like pointed
And we're
face.
looking at 1 in the front, 2 in the back.
There are 4 total.
There's 4 total.
Yes.
Full V. Okay. So as I'm flying towards them, I'm going to make an attempt with my Morning Star, as a bowling ball would, come straight down the middle at the front 2, which will knock them diagonally back into the other 2.
Right in the sweet spot.
Yes, right in the middle there with the Morning Star, as I'm hurtling through the air with her on my back. So I'm assuming that we got a little bit more weight behind us because we came from this thing, extra human on the back with the heavy Morning Star.
I'm inspired. you have inspiration as you attempt this.
If I am on his back, would we theoretically go at the same time? Because I could add my battle axe to your Morning Star for just a double whammy.
Bro.
So you actually are right after him in the initiative order. So you are next. So you are going to go bam, bam.
Okay.
And remember, you have 2 attacks.
Yes, I do. So actually, since you're on my back, I'm going to change a little bit. Instead of going down the middle, I'm going to come up from the bottom as we get close to them, knocking the first 2 up into the air, leaving them susceptible to her attack. With my second one, I'm coming around and knocking the other 2 straight across and getting them the hell out the way.
I love playing with you, man.
Yeah.
It all sounds well and good, but it's all determined on this bad boy.
If Pat had suggested something like this, I'd say absolutely not. But I like what I'm hearing.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. All right, here we go. Oh, and I'm raged. Rage! Oh, yeah, we can make that a thing, sure.
It's a thing now.
We'll try it. Rage! God, you guys are so good. All right. That's an 11. Strength. It's a strength check, yes?
This is an attack roll.
It's an attack roll. Okay, so that's a 11. And you guys know I'm
Plus your proficiency bonus.
If you're using your Morning
20.
Stars, yeah. So
20.
Kapowie, you hit.
Yes! So the first 2 are knocked up.
No, go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go.
Oh, your damage is...
None of the fancy stuff has happened yet.
That's the 8.
You got this. You got this.
Thanks. You would think I'd get better at this. 6. Plus 5. That's 11.
11? 11. All right. Now, is your weapon magical?
I mean, I have a magical person attached to me.
That's true.
So I take that as a no. All right. So as your weapon hits them, and you hit with a nice amount of force, you suddenly realize there's something about these fiends that protects them from mundane weapons, and your damage against it is halved.
Oh.
No. But as it's flapping there, it still took some of that damage. Go for it with your second attack.
All right, here we go.
Ouch.
That's a lot. 18. So 7 plus 5 is 12.
All right.
Oh, I apologize. With the rage plus 3.
Yeah.
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 I promise you guys one day I'll understand what my character is.
We'll just keep having you on.
Yeah.
We got this. We got this.
As you slam into it with your weapon, you break off a few of its spines. It falters in the air for a moment, but then it regains its composure and flaps. Now, you don't have anything holding you up. So...
Oh. I had a plan for that and it never came out of my mouth.
According to Chris Perkins, my boots can ease someone's landing, just not carry them. So I can deliver him safely to the ground.
Excellent. So you're keeping your hands on him.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like, piggyback.
Your turn.
Okay. Do I need an action to do that, or is it just part of my movement?
You can just sort of keep, perched on him.
Okay.
And won't require your action.
Are we the only two down here so far?
Well, the two of you are basically right up here in the air. Your friends are up here on the platform.
And the tower's
So we haven't landed yet.
You have not. You are arcing out.
Oh, okay. Then I'll use my wing boots to just land us out here. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you want to take a swipe at a spine devil as you're going down?
Oh, absolutely I would, Jeremy Crawford. Although, I was kind of thinking, I hate to see Bobby discouraged, because we are best friends now. And
Bonded.
I noticed that he felt so discouraged when his Morningstar didn't do full damage. So, actually, I think what Evylyn's going to do is cast Crusader's Mantle. Kind of throw her cape around her, and she'll say, "Try it again." And next time that means that you can add 1d4 radiant damage to all of your attacks.
Ooh, that's going to be smooth.
Oh, wow.
So that's magical damage.
They won't like that.
And then you bring the
flitter
two
us
of you.
down.
And so you land about 30 feet away from the cluster of Hell Riders that are now starting to rev up their engines in an attempt to drag the Cosmo Hopper back around the war machine.
That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Viari.
Yeah. Is there any space left up here that isn't destroyed by the tower?
The tower is now between you all and the entrance back into the belly of the beast.
But it is a house, which means there might be a door on the front and back. So you might just open the door, go through a well-appointed foyer.
It's going to have a kitchen.
Open it up. Hot Pocket.
Yeah.
Just eating snacks through the whole night.
As he's walking through, oh, one of these.
There are also very nice lancet-shaped windows on the sides of this tower. And you can look inside, and indeed it is very well appointed.
Nice.
All of these other demons that are up here, like the one that is drinking his blood, are they looking at us like, well, you killed the boss and now we're angry? Or are they like, you killed the boss, thank God?
Now we're free?
So the only devils who are with you up here on the platform were ones who were watching the show. And they seem relieved. The one who's licking up his blood off the floor doesn't seem to have a care in the world. But the others are looking around relieved, slightly confused, but you can hear commotion on the other side of Jim's tower, and you can hear some kind of alarm klaxon going off deep inside the war machine.
Right. You want me out here or you want me in the back?
I'm still trying to figure out how you fucked this up. I can't follow it all the way through, but I know that you did it.
But we still shook.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
front or back?
What was the question?
Do you want me to fight out here, or do you want me to go take care of things in the back?
Fight out here. I'm looking for something.
Okay. So I pretty much get 1 foot up on the edge, and I hammer of the gods like right after, because like I dig all this style. I got 1 weapon in each hand, mankini. I'm oiled, so I suspect that this helps me.
Glistening.
Yeah.
The sun's out, right?
aerodynamically.
Hell, we're just watching at the bottom.
But yeah, I'll head for the. I'll just vault out and Assassin's Creed one of these demons.
So as you vault, that bunny power in you
surges,
gives you advantage on the strength athletics check you need to now make, and you feel so much power in your leap that your jumping distance is doubled.
Wow.
Oh no! I'm gonna be unstoppable. Oh no, I'm sorry. Insufferable was the word I was looking for. Okay, that was strength athletics, you said?
Yes, dexterity acrobatics would also work in your case.
Oh, well.
Your choice.
I'll take a little bit of
I
that
get
dexterity.
45.
That is a 30. I can roll that again, though, for the advantage. Oh, yeah, that's 32. I'm sorry.
32?
You fly back, you fly back to the Forgotten Realm. You just never stop.
I like to think it's a little bit Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, where it's like...
So you are so nimble and so powerful and graceful with this that for a moment you actually dance on a few of the spikes up front.
Wow.
As you dance from one to the other and then leap up at the spine devil in front. Give me your attack roll. Please do let me know when you're attacking with the Apocalypse Dagger, which you will recall has a beating in it here in hell that is synchronized with your heartbeat.
Yeah.
And the red light on it that was creeping up the hilt is now partway up the blade.
That's probably fine.
I think that's normal for daggers like these.
It's hell stuff.
Yeah,
Hell
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah.
Classic hell.
Super hell stuff.
I do picture, I'm like, yeah, finally! And as I'm heading down, I'm like... So we're gonna do main hand, short sword, and then, yes, I am going to be using the Apocalypse Dagger.
Okay.
Okay. So main attack is a 18.
That hits.
Okay, and the other one is way more.
Million.
Jeez.
28.
They both hit.
Okay.
Roll high, but don't crit with the Apocalypse Dagger.
Is he within 10 feet? Because he was leaping at the Vanguard
but
too.
But he is soaring down.
But she was easing his fall, so it was going slowly. You know, I've got this card from a charity that says, Pat Rothfuss bullshit. No, I'm not. I'm actually not going to do that. I totally trust you.
So
impish.
Yeah.
Normally, I would hold to my no, but I just imagine now the bunny Viari.
Oh, doing that little look.
Aww.
Blink, 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 blink.
And how can I say no to bunny Viari?
And those green pulsing eyes.
Yes.
Wow. Pat Rothfuss bullshit.
See, I will take my my sneak attack as well. There's no way they could have seen this coming.
I think everybody's surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 to 4. Okay, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Some of your dice just have letters on them?
Yeah.
What are these?
How do we?
23. There's no radiant damage.
Well, if he's within 10 feet of me and Bobby.
Connected.
Because I said yes to the bunny.
30 feet. Yeah. He'll take the 4 radiant damage too.
Okay, 23, 24, 25. And then D4?
No, just, is it just 4? Yeah, 1 d4, sorry.
5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and then plus 12. 32. Plus it's magical and there is the radiant damage.
Plus it's magical.
I mean, they're magical weapons.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you just did
This is like a
3
Tinder
times
profile.
as many hit points as it had left.
I'll take it.
So as your blades slice into it, there is just a rain of spines down on the two of you as this devil is basically disintegrated.
Okay.
And then you soar all the way down to the ground. Now, you are falling 30 feet. However, you have a kind of this agility in the air with your bunny power. You get to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can flip in the air and land on your bunny-powered legs.
Okay.
This is Animu.
Oh, hold on. That's an 11. It's dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Does it matter we were cheering him on?
You know, I would either love to land gracefully or just bite it in the dirt. Either one is great with me.
You bite it.
Oh, bite it so bad in the dirt. Big old bunny ears digging a divot right in through all the...
I hate to remind you of this, but not really. It's not dirt.
I know. It's the worst.
Fingernails.
This is...
It is fingernails.
Plus 5.
Or what are you rolling a check for?
Oh, so
Or a
it's 2
save?
plus 9. So it would be a 15?
You land on your feet.
See, it's an interactive show. You know, it's an interactive show.
Now I want to know because he was smiling so big.
I know, I kind of
It's just
wanted
like-
to see him bite it in the fingernails.
Big mouthful of fingernails. Yeah.
You vividly imagined it as you landed on your feet.
Nice.
Omin, what do you do?
Jim,
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
probably not. What would your phylactery look like?
Why are we worried about his charitable giving?
We're on fire tonight.
I don't. We're not.
Okay.
We're not. It's a lich thing. Imagine that you had to make something that was going to hold your soul. Right? What would it look like? What would that look like?
I mean, do I have some insight into what his phylactery might actually be?
Well, this is going to be a choice that he made about how it looks, right? And so hopefully you'll have some idea about it, and then I can try to use locate object.
I think it would be a mirror.
God, and it would hide so good.
Yeah.
And it would hide so good. I'm picturing like a backstage theater,
He has a dressing room.
theater style mirror.
Lights out.
Star on the door.
I'm just trying to picture it in my mind. It's like there's a door, there's a star on it. You know, I push my hand through, and I see the kind of mirror that he has installed in his own room already. And then I'm going to try to locate such an object.
What's the spell called?
It's called Locate Object. Because I have seen almost this exact thing. I just picture that, and if it's within 1,000
Okay, so you're picturing an object and then seeing if that's here?
Yes.
Interesting, okay.
And so, because I've already seen it, I think it's going to be exactly like yours. Hopefully we'll be able to find it, because I think that if we can use it, we might be able to juice this phylactery and turn on our shit and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I also like the arc of that, where he's been fucking with us for 2 episodes, and then we just pour him into the gas tank.
Yeah.
Because it's just a matter of time before he comes back.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking when I said, are we thinking the same thing?
We were thinking the same thing. And then I put my hands right up to my head like this, and I send out this pulse, and I try to find this elaborate mirror. I'm not even saying that it's going to work. I have to try, though.
As you send out your magical senses, and they ping in this wide area that, given the 1,000-foot reach of this spell, it pings out over toward the Cosmohopper, but also into the guts of this big mechanical beast.
Yeah.
And there is suddenly a bing. As you sense, on the level right below this one, toward the back of the vehicle, above the large garage area that you came through originally, there is a dressing room mirror.
Okay. I say, do you want to kill him again?
I think we have to.
Let's do it then.
Yeah.
I walk through the front door. And then through the back, I reach in, get a scoop, a helping the snacks.
There's snacks.
I get that Chex Mix. And then I keep going through the back just with the conscious awareness of this object.
All right, as you start your descent into the beast, outside, the spine devils swoop down on the 3 of you who've now landed. And so first, one of them comes straight for you, Bobby, and it is screeching at you as...
That was good.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Is it coming?
I know.
Is it here now?
It comes down with its beak-like face to try to bite you and gets a 16 to hit.
I mom arm my protection fighting style and impose disadvantage.
Oh.
I love mom arm.
Mom arm.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
That powerful mom arm drops that attack roll to 5.
Ha! Don't hit my friend.
It also, each of them is wielding a pitchfork, and it jabs at you with it. 18 to hit.
Ooh, that's good.
I can only do that once.
3 piercing damage.
3 piercing damage. I think, yeah, because I'm raged up, so I got hella defensive against that. Yeah, piercing, resistance to bludgeoning piercing.
So you just take 1 damage.
Okay, I'll just take the 1.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You're cool. You're cool.
Just gonna hang out with 1. Get off me.
All right.
Scratch.
1 comes at you, Evylyn, and that is a 20.
Ouchies.
And so it lands right in front of you and sinks its beak into your shoulder, and you take 10 slashing damage.
Ouchies. It's fine. Just a scratch.
And then it tries to stab you with its pitchfork, but misses with a 12.
Ha! Turn from your evil ways.
Finally, you, Viari.
Tiny devil.
Viari, the other one, looking down at you, the little rabbit, stays a short distance up in the air, angles its tail at you, and fires little spines at you that come shooting through the air. One of them gets a 20 to hit, and the other one gets a 6 to hit. So you take 4 piercing damage and also 3 fire damage as it ignites, as it hits your skin and you are burned.
It's sharp and hot?
Yes. All right, Jim, what do you do?
I'm going to follow Omin.
And I will add that the group, despite this battle going on the fingernails, the group is continuing to try to drag the Cosmo Hopper around toward the back of the war machine.
I don't hate that placement. That's going to save me a lot of work.
Yeah, I have to follow Omin. I open the front door and go in, grab a sandwich, and then out the back door.
All right, as you two go deeper into the beast, you go down the stairs that are just beyond the base of the tower that you created, Jim, and down at the base of these stairs, there is the gift shop, where you still...
A hellish gift shop.
Okay.
Where you still see, Omin, the little piggy banks that all are in the form of your head, with the slit at the peak of your scalp. There are the real Jim Darkmagic t-shirts, replicas of Jim's wands. You also notice in the back there are tiny little Apocalypse Dagger replicas. And also there are replicas of Morgaine's bow. But the Apocalypse Dagger and the bow seem to be selling far better than the Omin piggy banks.
Wow.
It's a great product. It's very useful.
You hear clattering hoof-like feet on the spiral staircase coming up toward you from down below. What do you do? You've only used your movement at this point.
Oh, it's me, right.
Jim.
I hear hooves coming up the stairs. Am I with Omin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think we sort of move through the house, and then now you have the opportunity to act, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Misdirect. So I'm going to turn invisible, but leave a copy of myself that I can see and hear and talk through. And I'm going to take a couple steps back. Invisible Jim.
All right. Next up.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Okay, so now we're down on the ground, and we've got how many?
3 devils.
3 devils down there on their bikes taking...
So, no, there's a whole bunch of other devils that are trying to haul away the Cosmo Hopper, but you have the 3 that are engaged in combat with you. 2 on the ground, 1 flapping its wings up in the air.
How high above?
It is about 8 feet up.
Ones on the ground are done, so?
They're on their feet.
Okay, done. This is fantastic. I'm going to approach them and grab both by the throat and just smash them together.
Oh, with your 2 attacks?
Yeah, it's 2 attacks, so
Hell
attack into
yes.
one, attack into the other. Like, why are you hitting yourself? Ah!
All right, let's see if you can get the first one.
Okay.
So this is going to be a strength athletics check as you try to grapple it.
Okay.
That's right.
Oh, what's that one more time? Thank you. It feels good.
Rage! Oh, 18.
A lot.
Big numbers.
Oh, just in case. Yeah, we'll go with 18. Okay, so we got the first one.
So you have grabbed it. So now, having practiced in our previous episode weaponizing Omin, you can now use this devil to slam it into the other one, potentially dealing damage to both of them.
Yes, that is exactly. We're going skull to skull. When we got the +4 with the radial damage.
So go ahead and make just a regular melee attack, and you're using this devil as an improvised weapon.
Oh, that's okay. That's a 1.
Is that the damage or the attack? Which one do you...
Oh, you're making an attack roll.
Yeah, this is the attack. But
The attack
I got my.
Grab the D20.
Oh, the 20.
No, man, that
I'm
8.
clearly.
That 8 is not going to do you any favors on this.
It's this torn Achilles. It just hurts. It rests into my mind.
No, you still got
8 plus. Yeah, we're still good. 8 plus 9.
Rage.
What's the rage?
Rage.
Yeah, we're killing it. So that's 8, 9, rage.
Oh no, you have
Get to roll
advantage.
again, right?
Yeah. When we
Oh,
say
if you
rage, we
ro-
mean
Nice.
Fight
Yeah.
recklessly.
Yeah.
11, unarmed, 9. So we got 20.
Nice.
You, even though you are not proficient in Spine Devil, you still manage to hit. Go ahead and for the damage, because of all the spines on it, go ahead and roll a d8 for the damage.
Okay, 5.
Plus
Plus 3.
4 radiant.
Plus 4,
radiant.
3.
You did radiant damage with the spine.
I did. Thank you. That's all you. I should put it in.
That's Jack dice.
1 second, guys.
Unless it's a 4.
Oh, it's right under your
difficulties.
seat.
I'm just very nervous today. Okay. There we go. 3
That's solid.
plus 5 plus 3.
I'm into it.
That's a lot.
So what's
8
your
plus
total?
11.
11.
11.
That is, for it, that's actually a mighty hit. And they both are, actually, the other one. Oh boy.
Do they do fire damage to each other?
It's hell.
Only if they're firing their tail spines. Those are the ones that ignite.
They both get that damage?
So the other one is, he bombed his deck save. So go ahead and now roll damage against him.
4 plus 1 plus 3 is 8.
Nice.
It's good.
Plus rate. Yeah, that's a plus 3.
I think your overall plus to damage is 8.
Then 8 plus 4 plus 1 is
Plus
Get that
11.
with the spine devil? Let's see.
Am I helping?
All right. So they both are battered, but they are still standing.
Not for long.
Dang.
Evylyn, what do you do?
Yeah. This is not going to be good.
Can I think he's got those two. He seems to be fine with them. I'm going to keep my concentration on that radiant damage, so I'm going to start using my own battle axe here. I think I'm going to use my flying boots to take care of these ones in the air, because that's my specialty. So I'm going to launch off his shoulder, jump up with the battle axe, bring it down mightily on one of those flying ones.
Nice.
So my attack with my battle axe is plus 9.
Oof.
Ooh. That's a 12. But
Just
that's okay,
missed.
because I get 2 attacks. Oh, geez. 17?
You hit.
Okay,
there we
great.
go.
At least 1. And then that'll be a... Oh, this is my... for some reason, this particular battle axe didn't get on here, but we'll just use these stats for now. So that's going to be a D8 plus 5, which is 8 plus 5, which is 13, plus improved divine smite, which is another D8.
Oh, jeez.
So that's 15, and I'm going to use divine smite to add 2 more. I said 15. Okay, 20 and 8, 23.
Jeez.
This is
Paladin.
Jamba
I'm just gonna chill. I'm going back to eating popcorn, just watching her do stuff.
I really enjoy fighting against undead as a divine soldier of Lathander.
And here as you fight this fiend, glimmering with divine light, this devil that had not taken any damage, with 1 hit, you incinerate it.
Bye-bye!
I'm standing on the ground with my action figures looking at her like, what the?
May your soul find the light of a new dawn in the grace of Lathander, amen.
The devil? All right.
Viari, as the ashes of that devil flutter to the ground, what do you do?
How many are over towing that thing?
All right, there were 10 of those Hell Riders.
And 3 came over here?
So the Hell Riders on the motorcycles. So there were 10 devils on those motorcycles. And then there were 8 of the spine devils. There might have been more, but you realize with all the commotion, you have maybe lost track of some. But there are 4 others that are over at the Cosmo Hopper, flapping their wings, pushing it as the motorcycles are hauling it.
Okay. I'm not too worried about them just moving that. He's got those 2. She killed that one. what are my immediate threats right here?
No immediate threats.
Okay.
Take a
Then
breather, you know?
then I'll be over here by my barbarian friend, and like he's got one of them, and he's just pummeling the other one into the dirt with it, and I'll be like,
Take a stab in there?
yeah, it's okay.
I just hold it still real quick.
Oh, cool. Actually, I've got 2 attacks, so
I've got
I'll
2.
do like
Yeah.
1, 2.
I'm holding them up like fucking Rocky's training.
Yeah, I'll take an attack at one at each. Does one of them look particularly more rough?
Yes. The one who got hit by the other one is badly bruised.
Okay, so I'll hit that one with sneak attack. Oof! Dang! No, I missed with the apocalypse dagger.
Woof.
But I hit one of them, and so I'll put the sneak attack.
If he's being held, though, wouldn't Viari have advantage?
He's not restrained.
Oh, he's not restrained.
Yeah.
So then it's like
All those, I guess.
it's this much.
Jeez.
Don't forget your radiant damage.
Oh, thank you.
Don't forget your dice that just have letters.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10.
Some just have pictures on them. How much does that? How much do you want that to be?
As many as
Oh,
you
12.
want.
He's doing
18.
fuchsia damage.
Yeah.
18 points is a lot.
You slay it.
But I whiff the other one that you're holding, and I look really embarrassed. I get real fancy with this one. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh. Drop.
Next time.
I got him.
that one's yours. Thank you for sharing.
Omin,
Yes.
down inside the war machine, as this ping, ping from your spell goes off, you sense that it is on the other side of a double door that is right in front of you. So in front of you, double door, beyond which is the dressing room mirror. To orient you, behind you are the stairs that you just came down. And as you're looking forward, over to your left is the spiral staircase that you can hear the clattering hooves on. What do you do? And next to you is Jim.
Jim, there's in a T-pose.
Yeah.
Completely.
Well, that's sure to inspire fear. It's a real power move.
Yeah. I'm real.
I'm not 100% rigged, but know this. I think this is going to be a warty-faced, hell satyr type creature. That's my impression. He's going to have to be managed. So I'm going to manage him.
You hear, I've got your back, but it's from like behind you, even though Jim is next to you.
I'm looking over at the toys.
Yeah.
It's one of them, I guess. So basically, I'm going to wait for this entity to make its way around the face of it, and then as soon as I see them, I'm just going to banish them.
All right, so you have readied.
Yes.
You've readied the banishment spell, and right as you do, one of them pops up. And it is indeed another one of those ugly, satyr-like creatures. This one has 2 heads.
That's too many.
And a
like it.
pitchfork. And so right as it comes into view, your spell goes off.
Yeah.
And what saving throw does it need to make?
16.
Oof. Is this charisma or wisdom?
Well, nothing would bring me more pleasure than to tell you. I'm sure you all know about this spell. This is a charisma save.
All right. I got a whopping 6.
Wow.
Number of the beast.
Got banished.
All right.
And there is a
6s. It's not just 1 6.
Really? It's a specific configuration?
1 6 is just
Yeah.
6. Yeah.
It's a sick that's working hard, though. You know what I mean?
There is and it is gone.
Okay. I would like to tell me what are the materials around in here? Like, what is this place made of? Is it all steel internally as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Other than the doors.
Yeah.
The doors in front of you are made out of wood.
Okay.
All the furniture is steel?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you mean
question.
also the furniture.
Yeah.
The furniture is made out of mixtures of wood, bone, leather, some metal, mix of materials. And it looks piecemeal, like it was gathered from the detritus that the real Jim mentioned that gets dumped here in Avernus.
You know what I like? That the real Jim Darkmagic wouldn't have any stone inside his fortress. I think that's so great. My whole fantasy was so great. I mean, I was
going to shape some stone.
Well, I was going to shape some stone, but essentially in a minute, this asshole is going to come back, and so it's just going to make an Iron Maiden out of stone for him to reappear in.
Isn't banishment isn't forever?
No.
How long is it for?
About a minute.
That's a bullshit spell.
Well, we're going to put that off for now. We're going to table it. We're going to table it.
Yeah.
For Q1.
You tabled them for about a minute.
Yeah, and then, I say, watch that space.
Okay. Watch this space coming soon. A demon.
Now, because you banished that devil,
yeah,
your locate object spell is turned off.
It's okay. We know where it is.
All right. And again, the ping when you last sensed it was back here toward the other side of the war machine.
I feel good.
So where do you move, Omin? Oh wait, no, your turn is passed. I was distracted by dropping my microphone. All right, out on the fingernails.
I can hear it, dude. It's gross.
Evylyn has not touched any fingernails.
Oh, no.
Just
Zero.
so everyone knows.
Bobby, in your sort of cuddle puddle with the devils.
Cuddle puddle?
Just smashing them.
Now kiss.
Yeah.
One of them tries to bite you and misses, tries to pierce you with its pitchfork, 12 to hit. I assume that misses.
Raged up. Piercing, yeah.
12, the other one also misses,
the other
trying
one I
to.
killed.
Oh,
Yeah.
The other one is dead.
Yeah.
Its ghost tries to kill you.
Yeah. Started molding clay and it went away.
So it.
Thank you.
Now, Omin.
Yo.
Back inside, another one of those little satyr-like critters steps up where the other one vanished away, sees the Jim.
It's Jim.
It's me, Jim.
And says,
Master, we thought maybe something bad had happened.
No, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
go ahead and make
Do I have to roll?
a charisma deception check.
Oh. Okay.
You should be good at this.
It's +2.
No.
17.
That's pretty good.
Shall we go back down to prepare a room for that device?
You know what? Change of plans. We're going to leave the device where it is. So, you're done for the day, really. Just go ahead and clock out.
Should I notify anyone?
No, well, the people moving the device, tell them to stop for sure. But nobody else.
The very confused devil turns around and goes back down the stairs. Nicely done.
It's not just about combat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Theater of the mind.
Jim, what do you do?
So I'm watching for the one to come. The one that I just talked to was not the one that came back from his banishment spell?
No, he'll be back.
But he's not back right now.
In a minute. It's like it's like an interdimensional bathroom break. Okay?
Did Omin alert me to the fact that it's behind these doors? Like, did you point to the doors?
Right, I'll point right now.
Yeah, I'll have Jim walk over and I'll just try the door.
The door opens.
Oh, yeah. I take a peek inside. What do I see?
Beyond, you see the cafeteria. And there is a menu up above a counter that is Jim themed. You see on the menu there is an image of the real Jim Darkmagic.
Obviously.
And you see all of the menu items are Jim themed.
Okay.
There are the Jim's wands, shish kebabs.
Chicken strips.
It's classy. It sounds like a classy joint, really.
Yes. There is roast dove, and it actually shows some of the little magic doves you summon there on the menu.
In a bun.
Okay.
Yes. I could keep going, but you see that the cafeteria keeps going, and then there's just a wall there. But over on the far side to your right, there is another door.
Yeah, I want to book it towards that door.
All right.
So Invisible Jim is going to stay hustling right behind Visible Jim.
There are several...
running with his arms out.
There are several dwarf-like creatures, but they're the most shriveled-looking dwarf-like creatures you've ever seen, with red caps and iron boots. They are seated at one of the tables, eating something that looks strangely like a cat. They just sort of look up at you and then look back down and keep eating.
Good work, boys. Keep it up. I love the hustle.
Menu, it's cat-tastic.
How's the cat today? Great.
It's Catterday.
It's Catterday.
So you make it to the other door.
I would like to, yeah. I'm not going to stop to talk
Have
to
any
these.
cats?
No, I'm fine. I had a sandwich earlier, so.
Would you like to open the next door?
If I still have.
Yeah, because you haven't
Action
taken
points?
your action yet.
Yeah. I want to find this Dr. Philanthropy.
All right. You open the door, and you get into a hallway where there are two doors, one ahead of you and one to the right that goes into another spiral staircase. But the door right in front of you is closer to the back of the war machine, closer to where Omin sensed than the other. But that's your turn. Bobby, you have your devil in your arms. What do you do?
So how far away am I from everybody causing commotion over here trying to take this?
They're about 30 feet away.
I'm gonna keep this thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move that way.
A demon in the hand.
So you will move at half speed if you're gonna move dragging the devil along with you.
Dude, what a fucking awesome image, though. Just dragging it, like digging these two channels through the fingernails.
That's what I'm thinking.
You don't want to go far from me either.
I don't, because you got that good damage.
Got that good damage.
We've got some that are on foot, or they're all on foot.
None of them are on foot.
They're all on motorcycles.
They're either on motorcycles or they're up in the air.
And they haven't left yet.
They're slowly pushing the Cosmo Hopper along and dragging it with the chains on the motorcycle.
I hate to do this, but I'm just gonna snap this thing's neck. This is unarmed damage, and I'm back on the same page with everybody about it, so I can...
Do you want a reckless attack?
Yeah.
All right, so you have advantage on this.
Okay. Good.
Oh,
okay. We're not gonna talk about that one. Okay, 4.
Hey,
plus
that's
9.
improvement. That's improvement.
That's 13.
13.
To just get a little neck snap?
That's bingo. You hit. So now damage is going to be 1 plus your strength mod.
Okay. 1 plus my strength mod is 10.
Doing your strength modifier.
Yes. Yeah, my strength is...
Yeah, it's
9, so 10.
Oh, oof.
Yeah.
10 total.
I've just not been adding. I should have been doing like 30,000 damage to everything.
No, dude,
my bad.
this is power level shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're good, dude.
I think both Evelyn and Bobby went into like popcorn mode. Because Evelyn also was supposed to do like 3 more dice of damage. So we were both just like, oh, we were enjoying a show. Now we got in fight mode.
I imagine you taking this thing and like tearing it in half like a phone book.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm doing like a you know they used to do those big evangelical things on stage.
No, motherfucker, you're talking about the power team.
Yes, we're gonna commiserate later.
All right.
But instead of rolling it like a pan, I rip the head off so you can hear all the bones crack. So I've got my strength modifier +1, so that's 10, and then I've got unarmed attack damage. I get without a weapon, I get plus.
I'll save you this.
Okay.
It had few enough hit points left. You just destroyed.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's like a juice box.
It's very Capri Sun style.
Yeah.
Now I'm beelining it towards one of these motorcycles.
All right.
As we know already, I can jump pretty far. So I'm running and I jump straight towards one of the guys on the motorcycle. Because I imagine the motorcycles are in a line, yes, all pulling?
Yes.
So the one closest to me, if I drop kick him off his motorcycle, it's going to go into everyone else, I would assume.
Like dominoes.
Yeah, all the motorcycles are moving. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You can try.
So,
That's just physics.
So my actual attempt is to run along while crushing Toenails, and somersault, like front flip as I grab him, picking him off his motorcycle, throwing him to the next guy, thus creating the domino effect. That is my unarmed attack.
Go ahead and give me a strength athletics check to see if you successfully hurl yourself into the driver.
That's 15 plus 9. Let's go. That's 24. That's 24.
That's
All
real
right.
good.
With that, you can slam into this devil and just knock it off its motorcycle. But that's as far as you're going to get with that.
Okay. I'll accept it.
All right.
Yeah, it's good. We got to take it.
Does it land on the motorcycle?
It face plants the devil into the fingernails, and you, with that good enough of a roll, you land on the motorcycle.
That's what I need.
Evylyn, what do you do?
How far is he from me now?
He is 30 feet away.
How many flying devils are there around me?
4. Pushing on the Cosmohopper.
All right, well, he chose his path. So,
Because there are no more devils near you.
there aren't any near me. Oh, so I'm far away from the Cosmo
Oh,
Hopper.
yeah.
Okay.
You're 30 feet away.
So, the Cosmo Hopper, and then Bobby, and the Flying Devils.
Yeah, so right up here. I'm going to drive our
This is
camera
why we have a
people crazy.
diorama.
Yeah.
So they are all of the devils pulling it are over here, except for the ones flapping
Gotcha.
over here.
Pushing from the back.
And you 3 are right here. In
Okay.
fact, why don't I put your miniatures there to show you where you are?
Ooh.
Old school.
All right, so there is Bobby.
Yay.
And there's Evylyn with her flag of Lathander. And there is Viari. Sadly, we do not have a bunny Viari miniature yet.
Yet. We know the hunger's out there.
So Bobby is.
So the three
there?
of you are all near the front of the war machine. These giant blades.
He's on a motorcycle.
And he's over here on a motorcycle.
Perfect.
Gotcha. So the flying dudes are
Yeah.
here.
These assholes up here.
And they're pushing on the Cosmo Hopper.
Yep.
I don't want them to do that. So I'll fly up and use my Lightfall Battle Axe to its fullest potential. Last time I had kind of like, it needed a good shake to get revved back up. Now I know all of the damage it actually does. So I'm going to use it two-handed against the closest flying devil to me. That's 10 plus 8, 19.
I bet this is good.
18.
That's a hit.
Yay. Okay, so two-handed, it's actually a D10
plus 4. So that's going to be 12. Plus improved divine smite is 14. Plus it also does, hold on.
It also kills your dad.
It does 2d6 radiant against fiends and undead. What did I just say? 14? Yeah. So 16, 20, and anything else?
Slices and dices.
Did I add the 4 to the d10? I don't think I did. So 24.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you
okay. Then let's just see what 20 does to these. I just want to know for my information. Oh, and the radiant. No, I don't get the radiant. That's for other people.
All right, your hit scorches it with divine power, but it just hangs on to life.
Should have used divine smite. All right, I'll use my next attack on the same one just to finish it off. That's a 20.
You hit.
I'm still using it two-handed. That's going to be 7.
It's dead.
Okay.
You just raise the axe.
Now I know.
Like, oh no, I died. I'm so dead. Oh, from the damage. Oh no.
It had exactly 2 hit points left after your previous hit.
Got it.
Viari.
Boy. I'm gonna head over by her, and with my super anime bunny jump, I'm going to get me one of these flying devils.
That you heard about?
Yeah, that I heard about. Now, I hate to ask this, but I feel, to be fair, I have to.
Oh, hate to ask it.
I have been using the Apocalypse Dagger. As I prepare to launch myself into the air at these, does it look notably different, and or are there tendrils of terrible dark energy creeping up my arm or anything like that?
What you do see is that red light is moving up the blade, and there is only a little bit left.
I forgot something. I can heal up to 6 creatures 1d10 when I hit and deal radiant damage. So y'all can have 1d10.
Holy shit.
That's sick.
I'll take that. Thank you.
You can have 1d10 HP back.
Really killing it.
Sorry. I keep forgetting things that my awesome Cadillac of a battle axe can do.
Cadillacs.
Thank you.
He's a writer. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know.
You heard.
It was so obvious I missed it. Thank you, Pat.
Yeah, you know, we gotta keep riding this all the way to the end. I will attack with both. Okay, that's the short sword, and this one's the Apocalypse. It's like 19, many with the 29 with the Apocalypse Dagger.
So, you hit. Normally, the Apocalypse Dagger does its thing when you roll a 20. But you're in hell. You rolled a 19 earlier when you attacked with it, and that's what caused it to rise. Okay. And you just rolled a 19 again.
Yeah, 19 is a hell 20.
Basically, yeah.
And so, as you strike, that last bit of the blade fills, and there is an orb of black light that suddenly erupts from it, expands, Viari vanishes. It expands, includes the Cosmohopper. The Cosmohopper is gone. Evylyn, you are now gone. Bobby, you are now gone. And it stops once it consumes the front part of the war machine. And when it contracts, the Cosmohopper, all the devils on their motorcycles, the flying devils, the front of the war machine, Viari, Evylyn, and Bobby are all gone, and all that is left is a large crater in the fingernail.
Holy shit!
Thank you, Pat.
And that is where we will end.
Shit.
Good God. Wow.
Jeremy Crawford.
Jay Craw, everybody.
Jay Craw.
So good.
Too good.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for another crazy night of D&D. Thank you to our amazing cast. And we will have to find out next time what happened with that little mini apocalypse. But before we say goodbye to you, Jerry has a few announcements.
Hello, I'm Jerry. Number one, Clank, exclamation point, Legacy Acquisitions Incorporated is available now here at the show at the Renegade booth. Number two, the C-Team expansion has a launch this weekend at the same booth, thanks to D&D Beyond, Level Up Dice, Elderwood Academy, everybody at the table, Jay Crott, the head of the table, everybody else, thanks so much for coming out.
Thank you, everybody.